Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's McTominay. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now there's a fine ball. Griezmann! Oh, in he goes again! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fiore. He's found a way past. Ambitious ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Oh no, this does not look good.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Albert Ferrer, that is lovely. And it's McTominay. And here's Messi. Decent chance! Nakata. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the finish! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cross goes in there. And he welcomes it in. He's going for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's in on goal. It's Adriano! Adriano! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter...
And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Otto, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakata. Baresi. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Baresi. Not the most convincing of passes. Now Odo. Nakata. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Batistuta. That is good strength. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Good read, needed to be.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fiore. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Gives it back. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's clever. Griezmann! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Dani Olmo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chiellini. Nicely aimed pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Dani Olmo. Neymar. Now it's Griezmann. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. Fiore. And it's Xabi Alonso. Baresi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. McTominay. That has been cut short. Chance here to counter. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Thuram calmly anticipates. Griezmann. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neymar. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Look at the it's Adriano! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. Fiore! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is that. Indonesia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their...